It looks like in your state the results were announced while people were voting.
Thank you, Mr. President. Buhari Abdul Fattah, Oyo North. Mr. President, shortly before we left for break, this discussion came up. And I remember that day, some of us were saying we should take the election to INEC, and you made a proposal that day that we should have another body entirely that will be in charge of local government. Immediately after that, your suggestion, about 9 days later, Supreme Court ruled that money or the fund of local government should go directly to the local government. Some states accepted, some disagreed. That was the time all of them were now rushing to conduct local government election. And before the election or the selection, they will call out the meeting of all the local government chairmen that, look, I'm putting you there, this is what you are going to do, this is what you are going to do. My suggestion, Mr. President, for that law or the judgment of the Supreme Court to work, since we know we needed governors, the best way to do it is that now the money goes directly to them. The anti-graft should monitor that money for the first 3-4 months, pick some of the local government chairmen that divide the money, and then by the time they talk and allow the law to take its course, that what did you use the money for? That alone will scare away some of the governors or some of their principal that, look, I don't want wahala of the local government. But in as much that there's no punitive measure, they will continue to impose the chairman, and they will still get a way around it to be able to siphon the money. All this thing about local government elections, about local government fund. It's not the election. You are lucky. Out of 31 states, you are given one local government, number 3 citizen. Okay? And then you are representing 13 local government or 12 local government senatorial. So it's very uncommon because nobody will get it. Very uncommon. You will get one single councillor, talk less of getting a local government chairman. So maybe the magnanimity of your governor, that was why I said, let me just pity this man. Unlike Abamoro, that they didn't give him anything. Even in my own state, in front of my house, I lost. In front of my house, 13, I'm representing 13 local government. In front of my house, local government election, I lost. The same place I won just about a year ago. It's normal, that's what they do. But the moment there's the target on that fund and there's control, they will relax. That is the time, like the former SP said, yourself, the Speaker, and the leadership of the National Assembly have to talk to the President. We are talking about the country. We're not talking about any individual. And the moment we continue this way, we'll just become a laughing stock. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Well, to be honest, I was very interested in what you would say, because one of the allegations we had was that in Oyo State, it was 100%. All councillors, PDP. All chairmen, PDP. The governor, PDP. Deputy governor, PDP. And yet, you have senators from there who are APC. 3 senators who won elections. They won their elections just a year ago, APC. So all of a sudden, APC vanquished. And everything became PDP, 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 PDP. Even in Riverside, I understand that the PDP there, due to controversies, withdrew. And then the governor picked another party called, is it APP or so? And then they returned 99% APP. So it means that even if the governor picks OON, the entire state will go OON. So it's, as much as it might sound funny, it is a major source of concern to this National Assembly and the future of democracy at that level. When I was a governor, you asked me what happened in my state. I did local government elections twice. And I remember one of the local governments even when we did not seem to have opposition then, I think it was either the Kono local government, and ANPP chairman won alongside many councillors. And I was surprised when they called me to ask me, sir, we have a tragedy in 2 local governments out of 31. And I was in Abuja. I said, what is that? They said, these people have won. Oh. So I said, so what do you say? That stakeholders are shouting that it can't happen. Don't announce. I told the chairman, I said, go ahead and announce. Those are the winners. So, of course, I was attacked that I was weak. Why would I announce those things? Well, to be honest with you, it's not everybody that would not know that there is tomorrow. I know that Senator Adams Oshomole is itching to talk because in his state, in Edo State, I think the governor is it PDP? The governor is PDP. I may not have much respect for democracy and rule of law. In fact, the governor of Edo State, I think his name is Obaseki, he has run the state with either 1/3 of members of the House of Assembly, to the shame of democracy, for almost 4 years. People that were elected were not sworn into office. Well, and then even in flagrant disregard to court orders. So I don't know what Adams Oshomole will tell us, but I'm already speaking for you that we are in sympathy. Please, when you are speaking, send a warning to them that the governor of today will be an ex-governor tomorrow. And so what they are doing to former governors and to the electorate will also happen to them. But before then, we would have corrected the exercise anyway. You can say something.
Mr. President, I'm very grateful.